Hey there, I'm Ian Douglas. I'm the author of the website techinterview.guide, and I'm here to help people with career advancement and interview preparation. My live stream on Twitch covers topics such as company research, how to build resumes and cover letters, applying for the job, getting through interviews, and what to do during negotiations. I've coached thousands and thousands of people over the years to get jobs at the biggest tech companies in the industry, and I'm here to help you too. The following episode is taken from a longer live stream event and may contain interactions with other people in chat. Check out the end of the episode for more information. Let's get to it. We had another good question from the Discord community as well that came in from an anonymous source. It said, whenever I prepare, like studying and practicing for an interview, I keep repeating embarrassing moments of my past failed interviews. I can't focus on my preparation. How can I overcome this? When you know you don't do well in an interview, it can definitely leave a mark. And if you dwell on it, it can make it even worse. My typical advice is easier said than done, but my typical coaching says think on it, but don't dwell on it. You can reflect on what happened. You can reflect on what you would do differently. And I think it really comes down to a growth mindset of, okay, I made a mistake. This is how I'm going to make it better and do better next time. And not dwell on the fact that, oh, I really wanted that job and I didn't get that job and I bombed it and now I'm no good. I shouldn't be a developer, or letting it hold you up. It's disappointing, absolutely. And I've been there too. I've missed out on opportunities. Even back in December, I had a couple of job opportunities lined up where I was interviewing and I totally messed up the interview. And it was totally on me. And that company didn't move forward and I was really disappointed. And I really beat myself up about it for about a day and a half because I missed, a small little email and like a whole bunch of emails back and forth around like the timing of the interviews and how long I needed to prepare for something. And I over-prepared something. And it basically threw the whole interview for a loop and I didn't get the job. It's disappointing. It's kind of heartbreaking. And at the same time, I think it's important to learn from it, but not to dwell on it. It's the dwelling on it that can become bad for our mental health. And I think it's important to have more of a growth mindset around, yep, I made a mistake. I'm going to own it and I'm going to get better and I'm going to try not to do it again. That can also be hard not to do it again because sometimes when you get into a new interview, they'll say something or something will happen and you'll be like, oh no, this is just like that last interview, and you're going to freeze up. I think some of that just comes with practice, to be honest. I think being able to practice interviews with other people and practice the scenario so that you can better handle it, I think is a good way to start to work through that instead of letting it be a hurdle. But it does take a while. And so I empathize with you for having that happen in an interview because I've been there too. Not the exact same, experience as you, but a similar experience as you. The only advice I can give is not to dwell on it. Reflect on it. Figure out what you will do better or different next time. Not just better, but what are you going to do differently? How are you going to use that preparation time then to help prevent that from happening the next time? But in that next interview, if it does happen again, it's important not to get caught in that mental trap of, oh no, it's happening again. Oh no, I'm going to bomb this one too. Because then you can end up in another downward spiral around, oh, it's happening again. Because then it's more likely to happen on the next interview and the next interview. I think having that growth mindset though is a big step around how can I keep this from happening? What can I learn from this and grow so that this doesn't happen, or if it does happen again, or when it does happen again, I'm better prepared to handle it next time. Sometimes that can be, just talking to someone else with experience and say, hey, this happened in an interview. How can I get better at doing that? Or can I practice this kind of question with you because I tend to not do well with this kind of question or this kind of scenario? Can I spend some time with you and talk through that? Find a mentor, find someone that can help you out. Or come by the live stream sometime and tell us a little bit about what happened and see if we can provide some ideas or guidance. There's lots of folks in the community that would love to help you out here. That would be my advice. Like I said, it's easier said than done. of, oh yeah, just have a growth mindset, it'll be great. That's not the case. It does take time to get over, and it takes time to process what happened. But I think it's important to take that time and reflect on what happened so that you can better prepare how not to do it again next time. Thanks for checking that out. I hope that you found it helpful. I always appreciate feedback, so please let me know what you think. I appreciate any subscriptions, so please tell your friends and colleagues about it as well. Check out the website techinterview.guide for more information about when I'm live streaming and all of my free content. Drop by a live stream anytime to ask questions or message me privately, whatever makes you most comfortable. See you next time.